Ladies and germs, welcome to the Scuffed Podcast. Today we've got Cyspartan, myself, Shungite Rock, and Camo.
So this is our 7th episode of the podcast. It's a bit scuffed today because we don't have one of our members, Sakin, because he could not make it. He was busy fighting the war.
First episode to not have the core member of the group. So yeah,
indeed. And to replace him, we have a new guest on the show. His name is Camo. So you can introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Camo. I watch a lot of anime. I do a lot of stupid stuff. I tend to talk a lot. No doubt about that. I have my own podcast. Don't check it out. It's a bad idea. I had my own YouTube channel when I was 13. It was some dick. It was so bad. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Planning on going to college, planning on being a teacher. Other than that, that's pretty much it. If you want to know something.
Wait. This is actually a good opener because you want to be a teacher. Because HKNR also wants to be a teacher, right?
Oh, that's cool.
What do you guys want to teach? Like what subject?
Specifically, high school and high school marketing. So I didn't really want to be I did not want to be a core teacher.
That's actually really interesting. I wouldn't expect you to be into marketing and stuff like that. And HK, you want to be what? Biology?
I want to be a chem professor. In college.
Oh, college. Oh.
Yeah, my full goal is to go to the Naval Academy and then graduate from there and be able to go to since that's a really good school, get my degree from there and then become a teacher.
So the first question I have to ask you guys, as we normally do on the podcast, is what'd you guys do this week? What classic events have happened since the last time we recorded?
Well, our school's wrapping up, so that's pretty cool.
You sound so uninterested, Shocker.
So I was going after school because I do ROTC. I think I've mentioned that. I can't remember.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
And so I was promoted to Chief Petty Officer 3rd Class, and if I rank up 5 more times, I can become funny John 117 Master Chief.
John 117.
I don't know why, but anytime I hear like Master Chief like in an actual military sense, it just doesn't sound right to me. Every single time I just think of the Halo, and it's like it just doesn't make sense.
So I was gonna make a joke and wear a Spartan helmet when I get promoted to Master Chief. That'd be
Bro,
really
you're gonna
funny.
get kicked out of ROTC.
He's gonna wear a helmet and then he's gonna get demoted 2 ranks down.
Exactly. Like he's gonna wear a helmet and then just get demoted. If I may ask, what's the difference between the ranks?
Authority, really? So, for instance, I'm not gonna say the rank because you guys are just gonna laugh if I tell you what my old rank was. The term is Seaman Recruit.
He's just the master. He's the master of seaman. What can I say? There's nothing wrong about that, man.
I went up a rank and became Petty Officer 3rd Class. They're called Petty Officers because they're enlisted, not officers, but they're on the way to being officers.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand.
And the difference really is just for instance, regular just a seaman or seaman recruit or whatever can just be part of a team, while a Petty Officer 3rd Class, 2nd Class can be an assistant commander.
Shocker. What'd you do this week? And don't say cry. Please don't say cry.
How would I land the podcast?
You say that every week, though.
So the viewers could probably guess. I cried. I slept a lot because it's summer for me. I finished Spider-Man for the PS4. I was on stream for Microsoft's E3 event with my good friends, Mr. HKNR, missing member, and Cyspartan.
So, Camo, what'd you do this week?
Honestly, pretty much nothing, like I usually do. I usually just work and that's it. But I'm planning on getting a PS Vita tomorrow. That's I would say the highlight of my week.
Are you buying one?
Yes.
From where? I didn't even know they still sell them.
They don't really sell them, but it's you know what I mean? The offhand video game stores. You know what I mean? You find those everywhere, though.
You literally just buy them on the internet.
I want one now. I don't want to wait 20 years to give me my...
Have I ever told you guys the story of how I found a PS Vita on the side of the road one time, and I had it for 5 years? That's a classic. Yeah, I actually took it. It was it was just a random
Man just steals random people's PS Vitas.
It was a random PS Vita on the side of, I don't know what you would call that. It was I guess it wasn't really on the curb, but it was next to it. I just took it since it was just a free PS Vita, and I used it for it had all the games, it had a whole bunch of games with it, and I literally just took it, and it was mine for multiple years until the battery died.
Wait, it worked?
Yeah, it worked perfectly. It was crazy.
The fuck?
It was in the. I don't even know how hot it was. Like I don't even know how hot it was that day, or like how much heat it was generating or anything. But like it was perfectly fine by the time I took it. It was just the battery, just as it normally does. It just kind of degraded over time. But I actually really liked the PS Vita. I had this really cool bike game on it. Yeah, that's all I can remember. I'm not even kidding. It was a long time ago, but that's literally all I can remember from it was like some bike game.
I'm like specific, but I believe you.
What games are you looking for, Camo?
PlayStation All Stars.
Oh my god! No way. Is that actually the only game you're looking for?
Yeah, pretty much. And other than that, I'm paying all the Personas, but you know what I mean? You know how expensive those things are? Oh my god, it's bad.
Is there like really a market? Bad. Is there like a market for PS Vita versions of Persona?
Yes, literally. A box cover of a Persona 3 costs like $200 to $300.
No way. That's insane, dude.
It is. It's bad.
That's
trying to find
crazy.
Persona 2 and 1. I think Persona 2 costs more than 3. No, I think 3 costs more than 2. Sorry. But like finding those games in general is literally hard. Like one person,
bro,
right?
I got a Persona. I found Persona 3 for the PS2 for $45.
Where'd you find it?
This dude's just like he's just finding hidden backways.
Did you find it like without the box cover, or did you find it like?
It's Persona 3 Shin Megami Tensei.
Okay, that's not what I just asked, but
Like I'm just saying, I don't know if it's the right one.
no, I'm saying, does it have like the official covering of it, or is it just some like black casing?
I don't know what the official covering of it is. Yeah, it has art. I just don't know if it's the official art or like a fan art thing.
Well, I don't know why they would use fan art for the cover.
I don't get it either.
I'm seeing another one that costs $225 that has different art, and another one right next to it for the PSP that has even different art.
Yeah, I can understand the PSP and the PS2 having different art. Don't know about the PS.
No, this PS2 also. Like, there's two PS2 boxes with different art. One of them cost $45. One of them cost $225.
That's so weird that they would use unofficial art, though.
Oh, never mind. It's a what's it called? It's a manual.
That's so crazy.
I guess probably the 200, or I guess but like, why does the game like location differ? Like, why does that make such a difference in price?
I'm pretty sure Persona 3 Portable has 2 pro tags. It has a male pro tag and a female pro tag.
Really?
Why does that? Why would that change the price?
Because the other Persona 3s don't have that. If you're a male in one, like, you know what I mean, in one lifetime, it's a completely different scenario from a female one, or like from a female life.
Oh, so it's like two different stories, kind of.
Yeah, but it's like different experiences, so that's why it's so expensive. But I wound up finding a hacked or a modded PSP at another store, and it has Persona 3 Portable, so I'm gonna get that one too.
How much is the total for it?
So it would be like 200. It would be like 200.
That's crazy.
Because the PS Vita, right, is like 120 something. But I could probably get that cheaper. But the hyped PSP was $80. But I'm like, it wasn't even like it was just that game. That's the only game that really interested me. But there was other games on that console.
That's crazy how big the PS Vita and P market are just like, they're just going nuts. You've played Persona 5, correct, Camo?
Yes, multiple times.
So how many hours have you spent?
In all Personas?
No, just in like Persona 5.
Not Royal.
Well, I don't know. How different is Royal? Because I've always noticed it's like
added content, really. It's similar, but it's just different added content. P5 is a lot harder than Royal. Only because of just the mechanics. If we're just talking about P5, then I spent like 89 hours in that game. Royal.
You have a problem.
But like 89 hours in just Persona 5 in one playthrough?
Yeah, that's pretty short, actually. Because I'm pretty sure like the normal time is like 100 hours or something.
But if we're talking about P5R, then I've spent about 270 hours in that game.
That's actually insane. How do you even do that with just one game?
I don't know. That means I like the game, and that means I got my money out of my game.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
Some people just don't have life.
Yeah,
others don't have good taste in games.
Okay, but I play Persona. What do you play?
I mean, to be fair, you play Danganronpa. You play Danganronpa, to be fair, bro.
Okay, you play Halo.
The difference between you and Nick is Nick wants fucking Master Chief in Smash. You want a character from Danganronpa in Smash.
I never said that.
This dude wants Monokuma. This dude wants Monokuma in Smash.
I never said that. I have never. FBI can listen right now. I have never said that in my life.
Yo, FBI, can we get the FBI on the podcast? Let's get him on the podcast.
can I get? Yeah, I was like, yeah, can I get Makoto Naegi and Smash
No,
Brothers?
no, shut up.
Can I get him up?
No, that's awful. That's actually awful. I hate that. You know, the worst part about that too is my sister actually wants something like that.
Can we get Sans Bear?
Yo, we need Secret Saturn in Smash.
That's what I was saying. So, what's it E3 now?
Yeah, what'd you guys think of E3 actually? Let's just do a whole collective like opinion on it because you know it's
Speaking
over
of
now.
Before we go anywhere, right? I
Speaking
did
of
not watch the rest of E3. I only watched Nintendo.
Okay, well that's fair.
Microsoft
That's
had the
fair.
best one.
Yeah, I still think Microsoft had the best one. They showed a lot of games that not only did they show like their main series like Forza and Halo, they also showed a lot of indies that looked good, and they showed a lot of stuff coming to Game Pass. Like I think it was Hades. Yeah, I think it was like 27 out of 30 or something like that.
That's good.
Yeah, that's insane. Because I got Game Pass basically on a whim because they increased the Xbox Live price. So I only got it because of that. And because you could convert it at the time. So I bought like 2 Xbox Live Golds, and then I just converted it to like 3 years of Game Pass. So now I just kind of exploited the system. So hopefully Microsoft doesn't come after me, but...
I would like to ask you guys, this is an important question.
Okay.
You guys know about the situation with Scott Cawthon? I'm staying politically neutral. You separate the work from the person who does it, in my opinion. So even if he does something wrong, which I'm not personally expressing a political opinion here, his games and his personal life are 2 different things.
I think there was another game that had that problem. I don't remember what game it was, but I swear there was another game with that problem where like everyone was coming after the creator of it.
Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird? What?
Dude, Camo, don't delete that off your phone. You can't get that.
You can't get Flappy Bird back. Do not delete it off your phone.
He actually took it off
Wait,
the game store. EA wasn't anything. Ubisoft
Wait,
wasn't
what
anything.
do you mean EA? EA didn't even have a press conference.
I know. I really didn't care about them either. They need to, you know why they don't have a press conference? Because we know what they're going to release next year anyways.
We got
So what's the
Madden.
point?
We got Madden and FIFA again.
Madden 2022 and 2K 2022. You know what's so crazy? People will buy new gen consoles just to play the same game again.
Bro, Camo, you don't understand. People will buy a next gen console just to play Fortnite, dude. It is actually a crime.
My brother. What my brother did, because he's my brother.
Thanks for that.
So here's what he did. He bought a PS5, right? He bought a whole PS5.
I
Bought
bought half of it.
2K21 that he had on the PS4, but on the PS5.
Why?
What's the point in that?
Wait, so
I'm
he
sorry.
spent an extra 70?
Camo, I would just like to say,
He spent
you
an
just said
extra
he bought
70.
a whole PS4 as opposed to, he bought part of a PS4. You know what I mean? I just buy only the internals of the PS5.
I only buy
How about you lick my balls?
I only buy the shell. I only buy the white shell of the PS4. A 5.
You only buy the sides. You don't buy anything else. No, but that's actually crazy because I remember my dad was looking for a PS5 for a while, and when he got it, he literally was so confused what to do because there's literally nothing that have come out on these new consoles. Like they have basically the only reason to get a PS5 or a Series X right now is just to play the games that you've previously missed, because that's exactly what I've been doing and that's exactly what my dad's been doing. We have played maybe at most one next gen game because they just haven't released anything.
Like in this case at least, to just make the games run better at this point, currently?
Well, no, they were supposed to release with a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I mean, the Xbox Series X was supposed to release with Halo, but it didn't because of coronavirus.
Because we're actually going nowhere with this, right? I want to talk about Nintendo.
Yeah, let's start off with Nintendo.
Yeah, actually, Nintendo is the only one I didn't watch.
I'm gonna be completely 100% with you guys. I was not very pleased with the new character. That's a little bit weird, but okay.
Who's the new character? Oh yeah, isn't he the guy from Tekken?
Yeah, it's Kazuya from
Isn't he the character from Tekken that no one cares about because there's better Tekken characters?
All I'm saying, it should have been another swordsman.
No.
Okay, that's what I'm saying, right? It should have been Jin. It honestly should have been Jin.
Yeah, it definitely should have been.
It definitely should have been Jin.
Or King,
or like,
but not even like
at
that.
least somebody more recognizable.
Yeah, exactly.
Like people know who Jin is. People know who Hahachi is.
Yeah, he's been the face of Tekken for years, and you got just the villain from like whatever, I think Tekken like 5 or 6, I think. Like, what's the point of that? Like, I get it's supposed to be like, oh look, Tekken's in Smash now, but it's like, to me, it almost felt like it felt wrong. Like it was cool to see, but it was like it just felt wrong. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I think it's cool to see Tekken and Smash, and I like the couple of references they did, but it was like, it just feels off. Like, the more I think about it every day, I'm just like, yeah, it doesn't feel right.
I would like
As much as I'm gonna play.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, as much as I'm gonna complain, I'm still gonna play it. It's just like
I'm still gonna play the character.
Yeah.
So look, Dang and Rumpa, bro.
Oh my God! Stop! No.
Bro, now you have no excuse not to play the game.
Play it. Okay. For people who don't know,
it's on PlayStation 4.
I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play.
Dang and Rumpa sucks.
For people who don't know, me and Camo have had this long-running like war against each other because I won't play the game Danganronpa, and he really likes it, so he wants me to play it. I refuse to play it. I played it once and it was awful. I did not enjoy it.
He will not play Danganronpa. He won't play Persona.
Okay,
he won't
Persona.
play anything.
No, Persona. I'm actually interested in because Persona seems fun.
Now you're interested in
I've been fine with Persona.
I just need to show you guys.
I haven't played it because I've had so many other games.
Okay, now play Persona.
Oh, actually, speaking of which, this is actually stupid, but
Among Us.
I thought it was kind of funny how they put Among Us in the direct.
Among Us.
And they showed that there's
15
players now, which I think is kind of cool.
Which is definitely cool.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot more hectic.
Yeah, it'll be a lot more hectic, especially because like they have it's like the spaceship looking one. Because I know that one's really big, so I think that would be good for a 15-player map.
Polaris, whatever his freaking name is.
I think so. It's something like that. I don't know Among Us that well, but yeah.
I love that game because I'm always right. I don't care.
Dude, Camo is like dude. He is the best detective in Among Us.
Listen, bro. I don't think you. You may be an Among Us fan, but you haven't said "sus" in school 3 times.
Oh my God! No, he actually has. He's not even doing a bit.
Like not even on purpose. First time, it was this woman talking about like her social anxiety, like in a speech in like a TED talk, and I was listening to it, and she said, I felt like I was on that stage and I felt like an imposter, and I went sus.
Like that's so sad. That is just so sad.
like my brain has just been corrupted to the point where I hear imposter and I just think Among Us.
Among
The
Us.
second time I was in gym and I was watching. I think I was actually watching anime in gym. I won't even lie.
What a nerd.
he says as he watches anime.
Yeah, he does watch anime. You watch the same anime as me, basically.
Honestly, I won't lie to you.
Camo has really good taste in anime, and we tend to agree on like 90% of anime.
They both like JoJo. That's all you need to know, really.
Yeah. What?
But no. So the second time I was in gym, I was like, I was watching anime in class, and this like, I think it was dubbed. There was one show I watched dubbed. This guy was talking about like it was it was an anime. He was like, I'm like the hero that everyone treats as an imposter, and I went sus.
That's so sad. I actually have a story about this too. I mean, it's pretty short, but I'm writing a script for a video, right?
Oh no.
And I swear to God, I was typing about indie platformers, and I put Among, and I swear to God, I was so close to typing Us.
I hear or see anything related to Among Us, and my corrupted brain I just go sus.
Can't unsee it.
Among Us has literally corrupted our society.
I walked out of school today, and good old Mitchell 25, the red and blue reject himself. He walks up to me and he goes, "Among Us, sussy imposter, red imposter," and I'm like,
he would be the type of guy to do that. So, but getting back on track with Nintendo's E3. What other big reveal there? Oh yeah, what do you guys think about the Metroid game? Because that's a big one for me. I love the 2D Metroid.
I won't play it.
I never saw it.
I won't play it.
I really don't care about Metroid not like that. Like I think it's a cool series and stuff like that, and people who like Metroid are finally getting their chance to play the game again and like in a remastered version, kind of stuff like that. Like Metroid games have never interested me. Like I think they're cool, like for other people, but it's just not my thing.
I think the Dread reveal was so big to me, probably because I remember as a kid when that game was like, they were like, oh yeah, Metroid Dread's coming out for like, I think it was the DS at the time. They were like, oh yeah, the Metroid Dread's coming out on the DS, and everyone went like ecstatic. And now it's like, dude, like right now it's like, wow, they're finally releasing that after so long.
That's what happened to me with Redfall.
Yeah, exactly. Except mine was just a lot longer.
It's a cool Redfall. I got a story about that game. Redfall, was a game that I wouldn't normally care about. Like, it looks cool and all, but it's not like my favorite thing. But, context. About 2 years ago, we found out that Bethesda had copyrighted that term. And we were like, new Skyrim, because like we knew Elder Scrolls 6 was coming. And we were like, what's it going to be called? And then they copyrighted Redfall. So we were like, oh, is it going to be called Elder Scrolls 6 Redfall? Because there's a race called Red Guards.
Yeah.
Turns out, no, we were completely wrong. Redfall is its own separate game. But, like, I heard the name Redfall, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, as somebody who's not a Bethesda fan, I was extremely confused during the Microsoft E3 presentation when they did that.
Like, when I started freaking out at the name, you were, like, really confused, I remember.
Yeah, I
like,
was way confused, because I don't like Elder Scrolls like that. Like, I played it once, and I thought it was kind of cool, but, like, it's not for me. Another big reveal they had at the E3 press conference was the new Mario Party. That I was pretty excited for,
when's
too.
Mario Unleashed coming?
Mario Unleashed. Did you just say
It's Sonic
Mario
Unleashed.
Unleashed?
Yeah, it's Mario. It's like Sonic Unleashed, but instead of Sonic, but he turns into a werewolf, it's Mario, but he turns into a vampire.
When are we gonna see Mario Odyssey in 3D?
Do you mean Mario Odyssey?
that's just base Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey,
Mario
but
Odyssey
3D.
is kind of base, I agree.
I just want-
This is a big one for Shocker, and it's also the biggest reveal they showed. But Breath of the Wild 2. What do we think about
Link was jumping out that battle bus. I was losing my mind, man.
Kinda lame, but whatever.
Did you just say? Wait, did you just say Breath of the Wild 2 was lame?
You have to remember, I literally said
You
this as a
haven't
joke.
seen
I
it.
didn't watch the.
He hasn't
yeah.
seen it.
Oh yeah, that's true. No, it actually does look really
literally
good.
haven't seen it.
And I mean, it looks the same as Breath of the Wild 1, like graphically, but just
Oh, I
like
thought you were gonna say they finally hired that man. That
they
been so
didn't.
cool.
They didn't hire that man. They did not hire that man. I think what Nintendo's trying to do is they're trying to do another Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. That's my assumption. Because
Did you guys see? Okay. Did you guys see the announcement that they did where they said they weren't going to be making games anymore? Like no more games, like games, unlimited games, but no games.
Talking about
What are you
Did not make
talking
any
about?
sense.
Yeah, the announcement. Yeah, Nintendo is no longer making games. That's the announcement.
That would be such a great announcement because then before Danganronpa comes out on Switch, it gets canceled, and that would be phenomenal.
Already did that. Already destroyed. I've destroyed all of the copies of Danganronpa, including its original source code.
Don't worry, I still have.
I
I
went
still
into
have all
his
three
house and I
games.
stole his Danganronpa and I destroyed it.
Yeah,
Camo,
I don't think you heard him. He's stealing every copy.
Speaking of Danganronpa and JRPGs,
Okay.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh yeah,
5.
I forgot about
What?
that. Yeah.
Oh, I've been waiting for this for forever.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool. I mean, again, I'm not huge into JRPGs, but it did look pretty cool, I will say. Shocker, what did you think of Breath of the Wild? Because you're the big Breath of the Wild guy, because I've barely played it. Alright, awesome.
the Wild looked really fucking good. Well, at least like what we saw of it. Link going through fucking solid fucking stone.
Yeah, that was crazy. I feel like that's gonna break the game. I have a big
Link
feeling.
started breaking out in acne because he was going through puberty.
Nick, do you see his arm? He got looped.
I
He
did
got
see
fucking
it.
looped.
I did see it, but I have no idea what the context of that is because I genuinely have no idea what the story is because
I feel like he got his arm chopped off. When,
I don't know.
Again, it came to life or something like
I've
that.
got no idea. I need to play the first one. I was actually planning on playing the first one.
Blood?
You haven't played the first Breath of the Wild?
No, I've literally touched it like 3 times.
I mean, then again, I haven't either, so I can't really talk.
Yeah, it's the first game I got with my Switch, but I still haven't beaten it.
That's the same with me and Mario Kart. Like, I still haven't played Mario Kart because I don't like Mario Kart.
Fuck
Yeah.
Deluxe, the Wii
And I can't
version.
play anything else because, you know, most of my games are gone.
Wait, what happened to them?
I don't know, they disappeared. I want my Diablo. I want my copy of
Yeah,
Diablo back.
all of his Switch games have literally just disappeared from his house.
Yeah. The only
Why?
one I still have is all of my online. The only ones I still have are my online games and my my copy of Smash because I was in my Switch.
Yeah.
Mr. HKNR, I feel so sorry for you.
Thank you. I'm going to cry about it. No, I'm not. I never cry. Crying's for the weak.
Don't you cry over games? You said multiple times that you've cried in game, like literally in the tier list video. You said like 3 times, like you cried over
There
this
might
game.
be no. Actually, that's not true. There's a couple of games I did cry at. Yeah.
What broke me was The Last of Us. Still, that'll always
The
get me.
Last of Us Part 2.
No, not The Last of Us Part 2. I did not cry at The Last of Us Part 2.
Never seen-
Shocker, have you ever cried at a game before?
Not a pussy.
Not okay.
I've never cried over any fictional media besides the backstory of Chopper.
That was like That was like one of the less sad things I've seen.
And go fuck yourself. That shit had me in tears. That shit-
Camo, have you cried over a game before?
I haven't cried over a game, but I definitely cried over anime.
Really?
over-
Oh, dude, I cried
Definitely.
over anime the other day.
Definitely.
Wait,
like,
what?
oh
I
my
cried
god,
at
Sword Art Online, Your
cried
Line
on Sword.
April. Oh, the first 10 episodes of Naruto.
Ambo, did you watch Charlotte? Dude, that shit made me cry.
No, I need to because I'm on episode 2 or 3, or something like that.
Dude, it's so good. The end episodes are
HKNR,
like, really good.
HKNR, cry for us right now.
just cry on the podcast.
All of you need to watch Real Line April.
Oh, I've heard it's really good, actually. Yeah.
Dude, don't remind me of that show. That show's so sad.
Yeah, I've heard it's really, really sad.
Yeah, Kids on the Slope is like, it's a music anime, but at the same time, it's like, it's very similar to Your Lie in April, except less sad, arguably.
I like how that's arguably. Sorry, keep going.
It's sad in a different way. It's sad in a different way.
The first Prince of Bel-Air had me in tears. The first episode.
Yeah, when I saw Will Smith come
When
out,
he was
dude,
moving with his auntie and uncle in Bel Air,
it was
he begged
yeah,
them
it was
to
over.
take back-
It was
they
over.
Pack my bags and they sent me on my way. They gave me a kiss and they gave me they gave me my ticket. I put my Walkman on. And
Why
said, I
do
might as
you
well
remember this?
This is the story all about how my life got flipped turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became a prince of a town called Bel Air in West Philadelphia, born and raised. On the
Please
playground is where I
stop.
spent most of my
This
day.
this is horrid.
We gonna get copyright? We are gonna get copyright.
I
Who
hope
cares?
so.
We're not
I
making
hope
money.
so.
Wait, Camo, I think you have to explain now of how the fuck you got here.
I pretty much was on Amino, right? Terrible idea, yeah, I know. Then I joined, I forgot what the heck it was like some Splatoon thing or server or something like that.
Oh,
So I joined that Discord server, and eventually I was talking to Seeker, right? I met him, and then we had our adventures together, and eventually we had another server called, what was it? It's not OFA, right?
Yeah, one for all. Yeah.
Is it one for all?
Yeah, I was barely there, but I was like, yo,
Same.
I'm popping in. And the people who were there were fucking weird. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Don't go
I
into
agree,
detail.
I was
Don't
on
go into
I'm
detail.
not going into detail. Those people were
I agree,
sick.
I was on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then eventually, you know what I mean, I followed talking around and just to see what he was doing and make sure he didn't do anything crazy. And eventually I came here.
How did I meet you? Like, did we
I
talk
think
about
me
like?
and Tim started talking about anime. I think that's how we met.
Pretty much.
How'd you
We
meet
just started talking about
Nick?
anime and then we started playing jump.
I don't.
Probably.
I don't remember
Probably,
how me and
yeah.
Camo met. Probably through One for All.
Yeah, probably the one for all, but I really never saw it.
When we were playing, and now we just play Jump Force together.
Yeah, the best game in the world.
No.
We gotta play Jump Force together.
What was your guys' favorite reveal from E3? That's a good question.
Mario and Rabbids.
That's really sad.
Oh yeah, that was.
Why are people actually? Maybe I'm just weird, but I thought it was like funny to be hyped about it, but I'm not like actually hyped about it.
Actually, the one that I'm most excited about, and this seems really sad, but it's the only one that really affects me because it's the only one I can play. Near Reincarnation,
The mobile game?
the mobile game.
So you're gonna tell me with a straight face that you were the
listen.
most hype announcement to you in E3 was a mobile game.
Listen, I have an explanation, and you're gonna understand, okay?
Okay.
Get la pig.
None of the Microsoft stuff really applied to me because it was all, Xbox only.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
Exclusives.
The rest of the announcements were just kind of for like most of them. Squeenix, they had pretty much like nothing good. And the couple of things that they did have that like seemed even playable. Like I'm talking everything but Guardians of the Galaxy. It just all seemed like really boring. But I know Nier is a pretty good series, so I'm willing to play the Nier game. So that's like the only thing that actually seemed like good to me in that announcement, and that's the only one that I could really like care about.
Yeah, that's fair to be honest. It's quite obvious what my favorite is because I'm me.
Yeah, obviously you're a fan of Mario.
Obviously, it was Danganronpa, guys. Come on, we all know.
Oh, dude, it was obviously Guardians of the Galaxy, the video game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
DC Supergirl.
Oh yeah, DC Supergirls, DC Supergirls, yeah! With all jokes put aside, my favorite was obviously Halo, and that's just because,
Loser.
Hey, don't call me a loser because I like Halo, okay? I don't want to hear it. It looked really, really good compared to the last one, which I always make jokes about because of how garbage it is, because it really is really bad.
Dude, I don't know why you hate it so much.
It's so bad. The story is god awful. Like we're talking Danganronpa levels,
God tier?
If Halo's worst game is like Danganronpa's plot for Camo, then he's gonna buy every fucking Halo game.
Yep. He should. It's a better game than Danganronpa, to be fair. No, but it looks really good. The multiplayer looked fantastic. It looked very fun and looked very back to form compared to something else, like
Liar.
Halo 4 or 5. So I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. That would definitely be my favorite. Shocker, what was your favorite?
Mexico.
Awesome.
All right, Breath of the Wild and that one Microsoft reveal with the caballitos and the elefante. It's like this other strategy game that had like elephants, like people riding on elephants and horses.
Oh
and
yeah, it was that game that looked like a mobile game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, Age of
and
Empires.
the
Age of
elefante.
Empires.
The
Yeah,
Age of
yeah.
Empires was my favorite with the elefante and
Raid
the
Shadow Legends.
caballitos.
Camo, what was your favorite then?
Danganronpa, yo! Oh my
Oh my god! I shouldn't even ask.
Oh
I shouldn't even
my.
ask. I shouldn't have even asked. I shouldn't have even asked. I knew it was coming.
Genuine question: why is Danganronpa so good for you? Why is it good?
Okay, right. Obviously, the characters have different designs. The story, you know what I mean? It makes sense for other people who aren't.
I'm sorry.
stupid.
Yeah, the characters got different designs. The story, it happens. It's got
Yes,
like a
sir.
very
Yes, sir. And I
cozy
know this
feel.
story. You're telling me the best
And the characters
visual
don't even
novel,
look
right?
that different.
Next to Steins Gate, and Ace Attorney.
Are you
It's not a good game.
putting Danganronpa next to Steins Gate?
Gate.
What?
How dare you? Just how dare you?
Danganronpa murdered E3 this year.
What was one announcement that we didn't get, or that you wish that we could have seen?
Bloodborne 2!
Yeah, that was kind of expected. I'm not surprised about that.
Danganronpa Ultra
All right,
Dispergo.
No! Shut up about
What did he say?
Danganronpa!
I was really hoping for the final person DLC character revealed for Smash.
I think it's gonna be Chief. I'm just betting on it right now. It's Master
The
Chief.
leak! The leak!
I'm telling you, it's Master Chief. This is a leak from Mr. Cyspartan. It's definitely Chief. I'm telling
Guys,
you.
I know who it is. I know who it is.
Who is it?
It's gonna be me. I'm gonna be the final DLC character.
I really wanted Bayonetta 3. I really
Oh
wanted
yeah,
Bayonetta.
you've played the Bayonetta games, right?
Yeah, I've only played 2, but I still want 3.
I mean, that's kind of fair to be honest. I think I kind of agree with Camo. I think Bayonetta 3 would have been a great thing to reveal, especially after how long it's been. Or Metroid Prime 4, I'd be happy with that. As I said, Mario Kart 9 would have been cool because we haven't gotten a new Mario Kart in what, like 7 years or something like that.
Hard Kart Deluxe.
Well, yeah, but 8 Deluxe is just 8. It's not like a new game.
Deluxe.
It's deluxe.
you can't just say 8 Deluxe and expect me to change my
deluxe.
mind.
It has no
Deluxe.
How is it
for the
Deluxe though?
Nintendo-
That's like 2
for the Nintendo
things.
Switch- No, for the Nintendo
What does it even
Switch
add? I didn't
Pro.
even know there was a difference.
Yeah,
Gold
there was.
Mario.
Characters.
No,
Mar-
Camo. It's not new characters. It's just new character.
Deluxe is a brand new game from 8.
Exactly.
It's
new
not.
mechanics and everything.
No, what new
for the
mechanic?
Nintendo Switch
What new
Pro-
mechanic?
They removed fire hopping.
that's not a new mechanic.
Nick, you wanna know what the new mechanic is? They took Mario Kart 8 from the Wii U and they put it in the Switch. That's all.
Exactly,
They put
new
Deluxe in the
mechanics.
name.
They
So
programmed it
it's a new
differently.
game.
Oh,
I'm just baffled. I'm baffled.
this-
You've
No, I
changed my
was-
mind.
It
bro,
was
you're
just-
playing 2D chess and we're playing 3D chess. Get on the level, bro.
I'm playing 4D chess, bro.
Motherfuckers playing 1D chess.
You know 1D is just a point.
Of course, he's just playing 1D.
I'm just playing 1D. You don't get it.
A 1 by
playing
1.
You don't understand. You don't have the intellect to play 1D chess, HK.
What's a character that you want to see as the final reveal, final DLC character in Smash?
This one's a Dougal.
Dougal.
Monokuma.
Oh my god, shut up.
Oh
Shut up.
my god!
What is a Dougal?
Looking Guest General. Dougal.
For our audio listeners, Dougal is this like weird dog creature thing.
If I'm honest, like if I'm being completely honest, I really don't care who comes into the game. As long as
Yeah.
they're fun. As long as there's a Min bro, like we don't need a second
Yeah,
Min Min.
exactly.
I want either a funny man in a green suit, Doomslayer or Master Chief or fucking Crash. Those are the characters I want.
So you're like me,
So
basically.
impossible, and maybe possible.
But I'm kind of in the same boat as Camo, where it's like I don't even mind really what character it is in the long run, as long as it's fun to play. I already got my pick. I already got Banjo, you know, so I don't really mind whatever they put in the Fighters Pass, as long as they aren't Min, then I could genuinely care less. One more announcement that I totally forgot to bring up. They're remastering Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2. That is such a massive announcement to me.
I thought you were gonna say Gex.
They're not remastering Gex. I don't want them to remaster Gex. You see, you can't remaster something that's already perfect, you know? Because at that point, it's just going too far.
So
Yeah.
why did Dig It Up for 1 and 2 get a remaster, huh?
I love
Because
Donkey
they are
Kong.
bad games, they're garbage games, and then not only that,
You're finished.
they're trash! They're bad!
Alright, I think it's time. I think it's good to end it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to talk about Danganronpa. Go ahead.
Yeah, we know.
Goodbye, viewers. This was an odd episode.
Yeah, so I will put everyone's socials in the description as well as Camo's. Thank you for coming on the podcast. It was very fun. So,
All right, see ya.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Merry Christmas.